What's up, YouTube, and welcome back to see you out there. We are back from the mountains, we are back in Texas, and we're back on salt water. So today we're going to fish, but the wind's blowing about 7,000 miles an hour out of the northeast, which is a horrible direction for Galveston Bay. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a cooking video today and then back on the water tomorrow. So we're going to do something really fun. Corey's been asking me for homemade ramen for like the last month or two. So we're going to do homemade ramen today. The noodles aren't homemade. The broth is going to be kind of a creation of ours. We're going to add all kind of fresh vegetables, and we're going to top that off with a piece of yellow jack that we caught down in the Keys. So I'm going to add some footage of the yellow jack right here. That's the yellow jack we caught on our trip to the Keys. You guys have seen those videos we posted back around Thanksgiving. Beautiful fish. They're kind of native down to the Keys. You don't see them up this far north. Awesome fish. Excited. We've never tasted it. So this is almost like a taste test on top of a homemade ramen cooking video. It's a fish neither one of us have eaten. So what we're going to do is we're going to cook our noodles. We're using udon noodles. Udon noodles, you can see that. Udon noodles are a really thick Japanese noodle. They're a little bit heavier, but they're actually healthier than a typical ramen noodle because they're made from wheat flour. So they're healthier for you, there's no MSG in them, and plus they're a little more filling. So we're gonna take those udon noodles, we're gonna cook them down, and we're gonna make a broth using fish sauce. We're not soaking lures in it, but we're gonna use our fish sauce, hoisin, sriracha. We're gonna add a little bit of sesame oil in there. We're gonna put that on top. We're gonna cook our yellow jack off, put that on top, and then we're gonna cover that in fresh vegetables, green onions, jalapenos, some fresh ginger, some fresh onions, and we're gonna make a little fresh ramen pot topped with a piece of yellow jack. I think this is gonna be a fun little lunch. We're gonna have fun time making it. Corey's editing a video right now, so we'll get her in for a taste test on yellow jack for the first time, and the first time you guys have seen us make ramen. So let's get it started, and see you here in a few minutes. Yo! All right, guys, we have got our vegetables all chopped up. We've got our fish chopped up and ready. We're gonna go to a medium-high heat on our non-stick pan, and we're gonna warm this up. We're gonna throw a little bit of butter in there. Then we're just gonna salt and pepper our fish, and we're gonna toss it in here in the butter and let that cook. Once that's cooked, I'm gonna start boiling those udon noodles, and then we're gonna build it super fast. You can see everything's ready, everything's prepped to go. So this is gonna be fast. We're gonna get our pot ready now to start boiling our noodles. All right, guys, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna salt and pepper these, but I'm gonna do it a little tricky. I've got this freaking Pirate's Bite pepper blend that my family got me. This stuff has a bite to it. I don't know what's in here. Liquid hot magma. I have no idea what all is in this joker, but this joker has a bite. You guys watch the channel know we like it hot. So I'm gonna hit these with salt on both sides. A little bit of salt. Then I'm gonna hit them a little bit with this pepper blend. I like ramen, pho, all your noodle dishes. I like them spicy. I like it hot. I like it to burn back a little bit. So we're gonna hit that with a little bit of salt, a little bit of that pepper blend, kind of soak that all up while our pan gets hot. And then we're gonna get this going. That looks freaking amazing. That's gonna be good. Yeah, I've never had yellow jack. I'm excited how this is gonna taste. Guys, our butter has melted down. I'm gonna go ahead and toss our yellow jack. I'm gonna go ahead and toss this in here. Let this start cooking down. Our noodle water will be ready here in just a minute. I'll drop that in my lap. Corey would laugh at me. Good Lord, she'd laugh at me. All right, so we're gonna let that brown up. This is heating up. We'll be at a boil here in just a minute. We get that rocking and rolling. I'm really excited to see how this yellow jack tastes. I know that spice blend's hot. A little bit of that cracked Himalayan salt on it. Just that yellow jack alone is gonna be tasty, regardless of how this ramen turns out, which is gonna be fantastic too. All right, here we go. First flip on our yellow jack. Man, this smells good. That yellow jack's looking nice. It reminds me of like an amberjack. It honestly reminds me of that Jack Crevel we had when we were in the Keys. If you guys haven't seen that Jack Crevel taste test video, y'all go back in our videos and check that out. We were surprised at how good it was. This reminds me, consistency, color, texture, and everything of that Jack Crevel. Beautiful fish. Go ahead and take these little smaller pieces off. They're ready. Those big pieces are almost there. Man, that looks fine. You get a nice little brown color from the butter. You can smell that spice blend on it. That piece is done for sure. Put that right there, and that piece is done. Get back up here. Man, oh man. Yellow jack, first time we've ever tried it. We're gonna put that on top of udon noodle ramen. All right, so we're boiling over here. Let's get our noodles in here and get them rolling. You can tell these noodles are a little bit different than like a traditional ramen. They're thicker, they're heavier, they're made from a wheat flour. So they're a completely different noodle than those hard dried noodles that you get with traditional ramen. So we're gonna take this whole package. You can see they're kind of thick, kind of fun looking noodles, and we're going to drop that in there, and we're going to add the other one in there the same way, and then right when they're done, in about 2 to 3 minutes, we're going to add the beef flavoring that it comes with, like a ramen package. We're going to add that in there. So once it's done, we'll add this little beef flavoring in there, and then we'll pull it out. We'll use that broth, and we're going to add fish sauce and hoisin and sriracha and sesame oil and everything to it with our fresh vegetables. So let me get the other pack in there, and let's get these cooked up. Guys, as you can see, our udon noodles are done. It's just like ramen noodles. When you take dehydrated ramen noodles and you add them to water, they fall apart from that compressed style, you know, the way they're packaged, and then they hydrate. So these are cooked now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add the provided beef flavoring. I'm going to add this beef flavoring just like ramen. I'm going to add this in there, and then I'm going to add a little sriracha, a little fish sauce, a little hoisin. I'm going to add that to this broth. So I'm going to kind of make this broth before we serve it. And then Corey and I will decorate it up a little bit more on our own, what we prefer, but this is going to get it going. These little packages are horrible. All right, so we get all this in here. Nice, get all the goodness in there. It's like a Japanese bouillon cube. All right, so that's all in. So we're gonna stir that around. Nice, and then I'm gonna start adding some ingredients. All right, guys, I'm gonna add a little bit of sriracha. I'm gonna add that into the broth. Get that in there. A little bit of our fish sauce. We're gonna add this right into the broth. We're just trying to flavor this broth. A little bit of that. A little bit of hoisin. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna stir that up. We're not gonna let that sit very long. Oh man, that smells so good. Holy cow. All right, our broth and our base is ready. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna plate these broth and noodles in bowls, and then we're gonna call Corey and then let her dress this up the way she wants it with her yellow jack and with whatever vegetables she wants on top of it. Let me go grab Corey and let's get ready to rock and roll. All right, so we have our udon noodles in the pot. We have all our fantastic fixings, included some sea salt, seaweed, whatever the heck that is, and our fish. So Corey has made it. She's graced us in the kitchen, and she is going to taste test this. So let's get it. Let's get our pot built. All right. So what do you like in your ramen, and why?
I like, so far, everything that you've given me, I like. I've never tried ginger in my ramen. Yeah. But I'm a big fan of fresh vegetables. Yeah. And that's all because of you.
Yeah, you like them crispy and crunchy.
Yes. So, quick story before I make my bowl. When Brad and I started dating, one of my first questions to him was, can you cook? Because I can't. That's a requirement. So he was telling me he could. He was telling me all the different things that he could cook. And so I was excited. So one of the first times I think it was the first or second time, he invited me over for dinner. And I was looking forward to it. And I asked him, Brad, what are we having for dinner? And he goes, ramen. And I'm thinking, okay, so you're going to get one of these 99-cent ramen cups, and that's what you're going to make me for dinner, and you told me you can cook? Okay. No, y'all. So this is a level up from what that was, but he made that one ramen dish into something amazing. He took all these fresh vegetables and threw it in there, and it was, oh my gosh, it was so good. So ever since then, ramen's been a really big thing with us for dinner. We like to have it often, and so every single time we eat it, we say, why don't we try and make, and when I say we, why don't Brad try and make like a real bowl of ramen. So I'm really, really excited about this. We've been talking about this for ever, over 2 years now, so yeah.
Awesome. So what do you want to put in there? How do you want to build it? You got your fresh yellow jack over there. So what I say, you and I, neither one of us have ever had yellow jack. This is that yellow jack we caught down in the Florida Keys. Okay. So I put some footage earlier in the video of us catching that jack. So what I would say is I want you to taste test this yellow jack by itself, just a small nibble. Okay. And then I want you to give me your summation of what that tastes like. It looks to me exactly like that Jack Crevalle we did a taste test on. It's in the Jack family. It's the same species. It's just
a big fan of that.
You're a huge species of Jack Crevalle. Yeah. So I say I want you to try that yellow jack, and then I want you to tell me what you think, and then I want you to build your bowl of ramen.
Okay. So I have to look out for bones?
No bones. Everything's good. It's been cooked in butter. I used Himalayan sea salt and that spicy pirate butt rub or whatever it was that Dad and Sheree and Brittany got us, that super hot spice blend. Yeah. And that's all it is.
Okay. Did you use lemon?
I did not use lemon. There's no lemon on it. I didn't put any lemon on it.
That's good.
It tastes lemony?
It kind of has like a tang like a lemon, but it's probably from the seasoning.
Yeah, from that hot sauce.
No, this is really good. I like the texture.
You like it better than Jack Crevalle?
I think y'all cooked it a little differently.
Yeah, that was just cooked straight in olive oil.
Yeah, so it was cooked a little different, so it's really hard to compare with the seasoning. But I really like it.
Good. Yeah, awesome.
It's good.
Okay, so let's build your bowl of ramen.
Okay. I'm gonna put my fish in there. I don't know if Brad said in the video, but I like my vegetables very crunchy. Like really, really fresh. So I'm glad that he didn't cook them down or anything. Like we can just throw them in here. I'm going to split this one. We'll split. I took 1 1/2 and you took the other 1 1/2.
Some fresh onion.
Yeah, we'll put some fresh onion. I'm nervous about the ginger.
How about some fresh cilantro?
Oh, yeah.
I have some fresh cilantro. All right, hang on. Let me go get some cilantro.
Okay.
All right, sorry guys, I forgot cilantro. It's a huge deal to us. We really enjoy cilantro and everything.
Yes, absolutely.
From tacos to freaking green tea, we like our cilantro.
Okay, so while Brad was getting that cilantro, I chopped up. Look what he was trying to do to me.
That's how I get down.
I've warned y'all in previous videos that when Brad cooks, he puts jalapenos and things, and he does not take the seeds out.
That's how I like it. I like it hot.
Yeah.
All right, so you got fish in there. You sissied up some jalapenos.
I just chopped them up a little smaller.
You got some slivers.
I slivered it.
That's going to add a little bit of that heat to it.
Yes, I like heat too.
You got a little bit of yellow jack. Now, what else are you going to add in there? Are you going to add ginger or are you afraid of it?
I'm going to take a little bite and I'm going to go for it since you chopped it up. It's part of the dish, so I'll try.
A little green onion.
Yeah, I'll put the green onion.
Green onion's always so good. Yeah, that's always so good.
Green onion, okay, and then I'm gonna top it with cilantro. So I'm gonna
and then pour a little hot broth over it to kind of cook everything.
Okay, this is ginger. Are you supposed to eat ginger just?
Yeah, give it a nibble. See what you think. Fresh raw ginger is good. It's very good for you. It's good for your digestive system. It's good for seasickness. It's supposed to make your eyes turn blue.
I never tell. I can't tell when you're messing with me or not.
Give it a small nibble.
I'll give it a go.
It tastes like soapy water, doesn't it? I'm gonna say you didn't like that.
Y'all don't take a big bite of fresh ginger.
She's killing me.
I will not be putting the ginger in my ramen.
Oh goodness. What was wrong with that? What was wrong with that ginger?
My eyes twitching.
That's not the ramen.
Yeah.
The ginger.
The ginger, yeah. Okay, that's very bitter.
So are you gonna add any of that to your ramen?
I'm not gonna add it to my ramen. I'm not gonna add it. You can put as much ginger as you want.
All right, let's carry on.
Wait, hold on. Did you taste the ginger?
Yeah, I like ramen.
Brad, take a bite of this ginger on the camera and prove to everyone that you. Stop it. You're just putting on a show.
It tastes like soapy water is what it tastes like. Oh.
Yeah, it's not great. Y'all, it's not great. Okay, not the ginger.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna
try a piece of this yellow jack.
Yeah, get that little yellow jack. I'm going to do some hoisin sauce.
Yeah.
A little bit of hoisin sauce.
Oh, yellow jack's good.
Yeah. It's really, really good. It's hard to compare the yellow, what we.
Yeah, the Jack Crevalle was fresh, caught that day. This has been frozen since Thanksgiving.
Yes.
We cooked that just in a taste of olive oil, a little bit of salt and pepper. This has butter and seasoning on it. So yeah, it's hard to compare it.
Yeah, but it's good. Okay, and I'm gonna use some sriracha.
Okay.
So. I love these white bowls that you got. It makes the color of the food stand out.
Yeah, it kind of pops a little bit.
You want to tell everyone why you had to get us white bowls, Brad?
Because I broke all the red ones.
Broke all of our other bowls.
I'm bad about breaking things. I'm super clumsy, y'all. All right, what else we got? We got a little, there's fish sauce in the broth if you want a little extra fish sauce.
If there's fish sauce in the broth, I'm not going to.
There's sriracha, fish sauce, and hoisin in the broth. I would suggest a dash of sesame oil and a dash of soy. Put your onions and your cilantro on there and then pour hot broth over it to wilt those vegetables. And I think you're going to find out you're in a good place. Yeah, I think that's perfect. That's perfect. And then maybe hit it with a dash or two of this soy. And then your fresh onions and your fresh cilantro. And then put a little bit of fresh hot broth over the top of it. And then I think you're going to be really good shape. All right, a handful. Put it in there. Yeah. Don't be afraid. Put it in there. Because it's going to wilt down when you pour that hot broth over it. Same thing with these fresh white onions.
That's right.
Get you a nice little handful of fresh white onions.
Okay, I put some white onions in there already.
You already had a few in there?
Yeah,
okay.
but I'll put some more.
All right, and then let's get you, let's take it over here and let's put you a fresh scoop of hot broth. All right, so we're gonna take this hot broth and pour it over the top, and that'll help wilt the vegetables. All right, there you go. Good.
Oh yeah, look at that.
That looks good.
All right, I'm ready for this.
Okay, do your taste test. I'm gonna build mine while you're in there, and then tell me what you think. Udon noodle, ramen, whole jalapenos, with yellow jack from the Keys, fresh cilantro, fresh white onions, a little bit of fresh ginger, a little bit of cilantro, as Mark would say,
Cilantro.
a little bit of hoisin, some sriracha. This is going to be a freaking fantastic lunch. Fish sauce. Did you put any seaweed in yours?
No, I didn't, but it's super crispy. I don't want to, if we put it in there, is it gonna, oh well, we'll put it in there.
It'll be perfect. I want to try this yellow jack. Yeah, I like yellow jack. I'm okay with that.
I like it.
All right.
Ooh, I like how you just kind of threw it on the top. That's a pretty presentation. Look at that.
That's that pretty bowl, y'all.
Chef Brad.
All right, so take a taste test. Tell everyone how it tastes, and then we'll sit down and enjoy lunch.
Okay. Woo! I'm having a hard time getting the noodles. All right, there we go. Oh yeah.
Is that good?
Mm-hmm. Mm.
Yeah.
Oh, these noodles are fun.
The noodles are fun, the udon noodles?
Yeah, these guys. Mm-hmm.
So they're healthier than typical ramen noodles. They're made from a wheat flour. There's no MSG. And they're more filling, right? They're more fun. They're a big old fat noodle.
Absolutely. This is awesome. The Kung Fu Panda would be proud.
Awesome.
All right.
Hey, all right, guys. Like I said, it's super windy today. We couldn't go fish. Corey's riding tomorrow. I'm fishing tomorrow. And then we're fishing together Sunday.
Yeah.
So we should have some fun videos coming out. We really appreciate everything, guys. We want to do a little cooking video for. We're going to start throwing a lot more cooking videos in. One fishing, one cooking, one fishing, one cooking. We really love cooking. It's very important to us. So hope you guys like these cooking videos. We love making them. We have a fun idea for street tacos made out of beef heart that we're going to do here in the next couple days. I love beef heart. So hope you guys are looking forward to that video. Hope you like this video. Anything you want to say?
We'll see you out there.
Yeah.